Hey everybody, this is Ty Cam here live on the PS4. It's 10:36 p.m. Monday night, and I'm going to play just a little bit of poker. I watched some on TV earlier today, and it got me in the mood. I'm in a private party, so the other players cannot hear me, and unless they're watching my stream, which I doubt, we're good to go. This is my first hand coming up. Let's see if we can get a better angle on this table. I don't know about that either. I want to see the numbers over their heads. Should I go this direction with it? That might be the way to go. I don't want to be hyper aggressive first hand, and I don't want them to think I'm some idiot bluffer type character. Alright, I'll play. And I'm going to show weakness. He's probably going to give me a continuation bet here. Oh, he didn't. That's interesting. Alright, we can all check that. That sounds good to me. Now, an ace and a 10 will probably win it for me, although a kicker could lose it if I'm up against, like, ace 4. I mean, ace 8 or something, you know. Ooh. I've got 7 known outs. 7 known outs. So I really should fold that. Because best case, I'm like 16% maybe. But it is a straight draw. But it's a bad one. I'm going to go ahead and fold it. This guy was raising from go. I'm thinking of a king, and he'd sat on it. He kind of just, you know, checked flop, see what everybody does. And he wanted to make some money, and he was scared of the straight maybe, so he bet the turn. I'm going to put him on a king. We'll see. He could have been bluffing there at the end. Alright, I got a 6-7 hearts. That's a straight draw and a flush draw. Suited connectors, as they call them. So I got an inside straight draw. I'm willing to check that when it's my turn. Bet 500 into a $300 pot. Is that right? It's pretty strong. This guy like a big bluffer or something. I got a pretty bad situation here, though. Because the odds are I'm probably not going to hit my inside straight draw. We'll let them battle this out. Right now, he is dominating the table, but I just joined, so it's early. Of course, I hit my 6 after I fold, but he's probably still beating me. You never know, though, do you? Still 500. Interesting. It didn't scare her out the first time. Why would it scare her out now? She's probably going to call that. Then again, she's down to her last 15. You should go all in or you should fold. Huh? No, she called. All right. All right, I didn't hit my straight, so I'm glad I folded. Ooh, that's weakness on the river. I don't think he's that scared of the 9-jack. Or even the 7-9. I think he may have been bluffing the whole time, maybe with an ace or a king. So now he did have a 6, but she beat him on the river. Ooh. She had a straight draw on the turn, so that's why she probably called. But I would have lost, so good. I'm in the big blind now. Good buddy. Probably nobody has an ace or that are raised pre-flop. So that's a pretty garbagey flop. I think checking's a safe move for everybody. We'll check that out. All right, I got a decent straight draw. I mean, flush draw, but not really. You know, it's not worth betting on. Here, I'll go ahead and show them that I'm going to check. Just do your thing, lady. There's only 3 spades that would beat me. There's possibly 9 in the deck, right? Left. So I'm 20% roughly. Of course not. I have pure garbage. Please bet so I can fold. Everybody's been showing weakness. Oh, fold? I really have nothing, so I'll check it. I mean, I could go some strength there, but, you know. Queen takes it. Yeah, I wasn't looking to win that hand. That's... I don't want to show a bluff until I'm ready to use that against them. Oh, we got a new player at the table. So, unfortunately, the chips don't move properly when somebody joins, so I'm still in the big blind. I do like that hand, though. Not enough to raise with it, but it's a nice looking hand for a free look. And I'd probably call small raise, too. That is not my kind of flop. A lot of this game is being patient. I got plenty of money right now. So when I hit the one that doubles me up, it's okay if I'm down to 6 grand by then. Because I'd still end up at 12, which is above where I started, you know? So I can afford to be patient right now. I have 2 overcards to the flop, so I have about 6 outs unless they have a better kicker. So I'm shooting at what, 25% here? The pot's only 2.4k, so the most I really should call is 600, so I'll go ahead and fold it. Plus, we already have a caller in front of me, you know? And by the way, my percentages are ballparks, they're just estimates. So we'll just go ahead and let them fight this out. That wouldn't have helped me. Not that it really matters at this point. You shouldn't backseat drive yourself, you know, afterwards. Of course, he's betting. He only got a call last time against him. Does that put her all in? She really needs to just go all in or fold. Or, you know, because why leave 0.1 thousand in your hand? $100. It's silly. Well, no, she called anyway. Oh, king is big, flush is big. That's a big card. She checked it though, so would she have an ace? Or a small pair? Whatever it is, he's betting hard. Even though she's priced in. You know? It's a $10,000 pot, she's only got $100 to lose. You don't want to just fold here. Just call it with whatever. I don't care what you got, you call this. Exactly. But she got a 5. He had a 2, which is garbage. She had less than garbage. What are you doing, lady?
Hey, yeah.
Right here. Buy back in. Let's have some more of your money. Don't leave. That's all I ask. If I'm not in the blind, I can fold that garbage without hesitation. It's a free look. Oof. Most likely neither one of them hit that. He's probably bluffing. And he bought him out. She bought back in. Very nice.
Nah.
Even when you're watching and you're not in the hand, you should be reading people and watching their betting patterns and seeing what they use on a showdown, whether or not they were bluffing. You get a lot more information in the hands you don't play than when you do. Because you should be folding most of the time. The most profitable move in poker is folding, someone once said. So, I'm watching Cowboy here. He's very aggressive since he hit the table. That doesn't mean he's bad. It just means he's aggressive. So, it's an interesting thing to note. Batting when a 9 hits the board, it's not a standard poker move. Maybe he wants to know where his jack stands. Maybe he's bluffing. Whatever it is, it worked. Everybody's just folding. So we have a lot of very tight people at the table. The loose man wins the tight table. So the loose man is the cowboy hat. I'm back in the big. I have a decent hand. It's not a butt kicker, but it's pretty good, 5-handed. It's probably time for me to make a small move here unless somebody else raises. Although, normally when I'm in the big blind, I don't raise, so. But I will this time. So we haven't seen a pre-flop raise in a while here, have we? Since it's not real life money, most people probably call it, but I've got to at least make the motions like it's real life-ish. I didn't mean to check that. I meant to bet half the pot at least. My bad, I'm showing weakness. I'm a little worried the guy has a jack down there. I still have 5 outs if I'm losing, though. Which is, 22% or something. It's not a great call in that situation, but I could be winning, too. That worries me even more. Of course, either of these guys could be on a straight draw. You just don't know at this point. You know what? She called it. I'm going to go ahead and back out. One of them guys has got to have a jack for that kind of money, or a higher pair. Well, I'm glad I backed out now. Somebody probably has a king, too. There could be a queen ace. You never know. But that's getting a little rich. He should keep following up on those bets. Yep. Is she willing to risk it all in this hand? Whatever it is. It's hard to call all in to go all in. Right here, ace queen is the best hand, but it's probably he doesn't have that. Right now, it feels like he's on something. Boy, something good. He has new though. He could have been bluffing. You never know. Nice pop for the new guy. Oh, Cowboy's out. He says, "Oh, there's somebody more aggressive than me at the table. I'm out of here." Here's the chip standings around the board. I'd like to get in cheap here, or fold. Anybody raises, I'm gone. Alright, now he's aggressive. I'll have to remember that. It would be better if he was sitting to my right, but now that he's being that aggressive to my left, I have to be a lot more conservative. Folding 4 10 of hearts. Let them two fight it out. What we got going on here? Ooh, that probably didn't hit either one of them. So if the guy on the far left was aggressive all the time, he would have bet there. Now I'm thinking he's a little bit better player than I realized. He probably has an ace or a king, and that's a power card just hit. He's betting like he's got the ace. The question is, does he have an ace as well, and who's got the better kicker? He's calling, but that's a weak call. Alright, 10 king is the best hand. 4, that's a lot of money. But the other guy has a lot of money. He can afford that. He's calling it. He wants to see the ace. He's like, nope, I got 3 jacks. It's even harsher. It's worse than you think. King Jack was a smart raise, pre-flop. I'm respecting him. We got a good poker player there, Mr. Redshirt. And because of that, he is almost in the chip lead already. I'm going to call that. I probably should raise there. But we'll see what happens here. Terrible. I'm still about 25% overcards, but it's definitely a terrible flop for me. And probably everybody else. Now my 2 cards are under. But they have a lot of money, so there's no point in me risking another 300-600. They'll just call it. And now I've got nothing. Yeah, I'm dumping. Ooh, he hit something. So he folds because he's like, I was just feeling it out. No, he called it. Oh, you've got an ace? Oh, it's a straight. What a river for you, though, dude. He was 8% to get that card. Oh, the other guy had something, too. Just wasn't straight. Oof, we shouldn't let him get that far for free. Huh? I'll raise it up. Let's see if anybody will play with my King 10 Diamond Spade. I might have to start raising more. They're not folding enough for me on my raises. That is crap. But I'm going to do a continuation bet. Oh, that's a smart raise. He ain't buying it. And he's got the power stack. So I'm going to let him have that push, even if it was a bluff. Oh, really? You're going to leave too? Now we're down to 3 people. Just almost the worst hand in poker. So I'm going to fold even though I'm in the small blind. I get a free look this time. Ugh, 8-10. Now I can play a little looser because there's only 3 of us. But no, not 8-10. Especially with somebody that raises a lot. What's she got? How much money does she have? We're about the same. This other dude's got 20. I'd like to double up through him, but I need some cards first. Terrible hand. Don't raise. Okay. She might be away from the keyboard. AFK. Because she's folding quick. 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll bet that. I think he's just raising a raise. I'd like a 4 or 9, please. That's crap. See, the problem is he's a big stack. So I'm just going to get in check and then let him bet me out. Oh, he's going to see it. Okay. I had a straight draw, dude. Yeah, I know you had a 7 because you bet the turn. But that's okay. You have me beat, so I made a good non-bet. I'm in the small next hand. Action to her, she folds because she's auto-folding. I have crap. 7-2's the worst hand? That's pretty darn close. Let's hope he had aces. But she's got to be out of AFK. Now when she's in the big, we should raise so that she folds. He'll probably do it. That's a quite risky call there. Man, this guy bets a lot of money all the time. I gotta be careful with him. He's just betting like crazy. Gresham wins in poker. But I'm not getting any luck to be able to hit him back either, so... I really don't want to go all in and have him just call it on a whim and then lose my bluff. Hey, she finally left. That's darn. I don't like being heads up, though. I would like a nice thick table of people, but nobody's playing, I guess. Alright, well, it's heads up. That changes the game a little bit. Let's see if he'll fold to a 500 pre-flop raise. He's calling it. Why would you call that? I bet pre-flop. Maybe he wants to see if I'll fire the other bullet. I'm going to fire the other bullet. No, I'm not going to show him. That's a bluff win right there. But I bet like I had the ace the whole way through, so he had to fold there. He's not going to throw his money away. He's a decent poker player. And that shows I don't just bet crazy every hand. So now he believes me even more. I kind of like 8-9 of diamonds. It has a lot of possibilities, but it's not strong, so I check my way in here. 8-9, 10 jack of diamonds. That's worth a bet. Let's call it 100. I'm calling your raise, dude. Let's see another diamond. Or 8 queen, right? He didn't raise that time, did he? Come on, give me something. Work with me. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Is he gonna pay me off? He is. goal. Suck the money out of him. If I'd gone all in, he'd have folded. Now you know I play suited connectors, but I don't raise play pre-flop with him. Will he use that information? I doubt it. So now we're almost back up to 10 grand, which is where we started when this began a half an hour ago. I'm probably not going to play too much longer, but I want to go ahead if I can. Heads up's a whole different animal, though. It's not a bad hand. I could have raised there, but I'm going to go ahead and check in this one. I have a gut. No, it didn't. I always check when a pair hits the board, even though I'm winning it right now. Now I'll bet it. There's a lot of scared cards out there. He's probably losing too. So he had nothing. He had no pairs, nothing. He's out. I could have trips. He didn't know. A re-raise. Re-raise a little strong for my kicker. If he starts doing that crap a lot, though, I'll have to call it. But for now, I'm going to let him have that one. If that kicker had been pretty much 10 or better, I probably would have called or raised again. But I don't think that was a good fight there. Queen 2 diamond club. Yeah, that's garbage. Really? All in on that? Oh, I know you're bluffing, but I got nothing. Show me something you're not bluffing. The only thing that's going to call you there is something that beats you. If I have 6-9 of 2 different suits, like, you're screwed. So all in right there is not the best move, but he's lucky I didn't hit anything. That also could be the fact that he might be getting bored with playing heads up. He might just be going all in a lot. So if he goes all in again this hand pre-flop, I'll know it's more of a boredom thing than an actual strength thing. Oh, that's a good hand. That's a shame. I'm sure some of my faults have hit him. Oh, yeah, he was bored. Well, I lost a little bit of money today. Not a lot, only because everybody quit and I'm the last one to leave. And even though I only lost 700 chips, which isn't bad, I did gain some rep towards leveling up, which is nice. Alright, well, I gotta hit the sack anyway. It was a fun little day at poker. Nothing to jump up and down about, but if you love poker, you like watching, hear how I think, maybe learn a few things. Shoot, if you were in my chat, you probably teach me a few things. But anyway, hope you had fun. Catch you later. Tune in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, for No Man's Sky live stream. It's usually about 2 hours, and I'll hope to see you then. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Ty Camden.